Good to go. Hey, I'm Matt Nelson. If you know anything about me or you've met me before, and even if you haven't, I love sport bikes. I love high performance engines. And the human body is just like a high performance engine. You have to do your checks before you take your motorcycle out. Every time I take my bike out, I make sure it's got the high performance fuel in it. I check the brakes. You do your safety checks. I have to do the same thing myself. I'm diabetic, so before I work out to get the most benefit out of my exercise, I always do my checks. When I'm working with my clients, I talk to them about doing their checks too, which means important nutrition, making sure they're intaking what they need for their body to function properly, being mentally ready, and working within their capabilities. No matter what your abilities are, you need to do your checks. Come join me and I'll show you what I do. So today we're going to be training chest. I know Josh likes to lift heavy weights. He wants to get more powerful. He wants to get stronger. He wants to put on size. I know that Brenda plays sports and she doesn't want to do any of that. She wants to get better at her sport. She wants to do the functional training. She wants that athleticism. So this may not be the exercise for her. I'm thinking maybe for Brenda, the bow suit. It's important that we can train the same muscles two different ways. One client likes this, another client likes that. It doesn't matter. It's what they want, what their goals are, and it's what they like. We have to stick to that. I don't want to make my goals my client's goals. That's what it's all about. All right, just finished a set. Now it's time to hydrate myself. I reach for water. Some of you may reach for protein drink. Doesn't matter what you reach for, but you have to know what you're putting in your body.
Trainers, please know your stuff when it comes to dieting for people like me.
I'm diabetic and I have very, very important nutritional needs. I have to watch my protein intake. I have to watch the amount of carbohydrates I eat. The badge I wear is diabetic. Your badge may be different. We all eat according to our needs. A stay-at-home mom may have different nutritional needs than someone who plays football. You have to know what you're putting in your body, and you have to know what your body is getting out of it. So, if there's one thing I can recommend, get the most natural foods that you can. Get them straight from the field, right to your plate with lean proteins. That's definitely the way to go. So here's another one of my favorite exercises. It's called the medicine ball pick up and press. The reason why I like this exercise, works a wide variety of muscles. Works your legs, works your core, works your shoulders. Awesome exercise, very practical. It involves movements that we do every day. A couple key points about this. You want to make sure your knees do not go past your toes. You want to make sure you have a nice upright posture, that your back is straight and not curling, that your head is up, and you're working within a comfortable range of motion with your shoulders. So here's how it's done. So as you can see, my knees are not going past my toes. I'm trying not to curl my back. Nice upright posture. My eyes are straight ahead and my head is up. And I'm working within a comfortable range of motion for my shoulders. Generally, we do about 12 to 15 reps, 3 sets of that. Now, that's why I like it. It's practical, great exercise. Next, we're gonna do medicine ball rockets. But hey, if you wanna know how to do those, you're gonna have to contact me.
Good afternoon, viewers. I'm Emilia, and welcome back to another segment of Now You Know. Fitness was once seen as a way just to better the body from the outside. But of course now, we know the many benefits it can have on bettering our internal. 38-year-old Patty asks, growing up, I was considered a sickly child. And because I was always in and out of the hospital, my mother never really wanted me playing sports or even outside much. But I found that ever since I took up martial arts and biking a few years ago, for some reason I feel better than I ever have. Do you have any words on this? Well, let's speak to our fitness correspondent Matt and see what he knows. Matt?
I know from personal experience it can be a scary thing to begin an exercise program when you first find out you have an illness. the most important thing is to really consider the possible impacts on your health. Your issue may largely determine the frequency and intensity at which you're able to train. Personally, I took it upon myself to become more educated about diet and exercise and how it could positively impact my health. It is so crucial to maintain a positive attitude about what you're ultimately trying to accomplish. There are some days where my diabetes does not afford me the energy I wish I had in the gym, but I've come to accept that being there and doing the best I can and training at my maximum intensity for that day is in itself an achievement. I'm grateful that this disease has made me so mindful of my health and given me the opportunity to be my very best.
Thanks, Matt. Just remember that we should spend a lot more time focusing on that which we can do, as opposed to the things that we cannot. Do your research and get to some proper doing. And now, you know.
The day I found out I was diabetic and I ended up in the hospital with blood sugar level of 26 was a major life-changing moment for me. I can remember how scary that was and how it changed me forever. It made me really mindful of how important fitness is and nutrition and looking after myself. That's really why I got into doing what I'm doing, because I'm hoping to help and motivate other people that have any hesitations or issues, that they can overcome them too, and that fitness and health and looking after yourself is so important. That's why I do what I do. I hope that by watching the videos today and seeing what I teach and what I embrace, that you won't let anything hold you back. I'm Matt. And I train.